we are back. Okay, so now we got some anime hot takes for all y'all. We didn't do these. I just found them on the internet. I was going to copy
this was your personal take.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, that makes stuff a lot better.
No, I don't give my hot takes anymore. I just talk about other people's hot takes. The only hot take I still have. Maybe I shouldn't say. Never mind. Maybe I should.
I know which you was about to say, but
what do you think I was about to say?
The JoJo one?
No. It has to do with Naruto. It's the Sakura one.
Oh, I got so many. I have so many Naruto takes, but
we'll see how we're feeling after these hot takes if we're feeling brave. So the first one.
Oh no, I'm always brave.
I meant to like get the usernames. I did this very late. I was kind of tired, and I still had to finish. Yeah. Anyway, the first hot take we have is Naruto and Dragon Ball are the definition of mid-tier shonen anime.
How do you feel? Do you agree or disagree?
I think I agree, but I feel like the way they phrased it and the way the internet phrases it is that mid is a negative. I don't think mid is necessarily that negative, in my opinion.
Mid is like middle of the road to me. Like people say mid is bad, but like mid is like decent.
Yeah, I think mid is just mid. I think mid is mid. This is what I think it is. And if they mean mid just as mid, then I think I agree. Especially Naruto. I think Naruto was good and all of. Well, I wasn't saying all, but like, you know, it was decent to good for all of like this original like pre-time skip stuff, and then even post-time skip, I was really enjoying it up until the Pain arc, and then even then a little bit after the Pain arc, but there was somewhere between like sometime after the Pain arc and before the War arc where I just started to feel like it was getting bad, and I think the War arc just really solidified how bad I think it is. And while for Dragon Ball, even though yes we get it, it's a very popular franchise. I get it. We want to have a lot of things without Dragon Ball. I do think while Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball, has a lot of good world building and characters and stuff, I do think that Dragon Ball Z kind of falters a lot on that sense, especially after Frieza. I'll say.
I would say this: Dragon Ball is like a whole different genre compared to Dragon Ball Z.
But yeah,
it's like it takes a like dramatic turns, and I agree to both of them that they're somewhat mid. The thing with Dragon Ball, I feel like that even people who really love Dragon Ball, if Dragon Ball came out today, people would not like it because it's not. All it has is nostalgia.
Yeah,
really helping it. Like when you watch Dragon Ball Super, it's like not much else than like cool fight scenes, transformation, I guess.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I think after like Frieza, it started. I'm not saying it got bad. It's just not, it's nothing special. I'll say that. I feel like I can confidently say it's nothing special after Frieza. I don't think it became special ever again after that. There's like some moments. I think a lot of people like the Gohan stuff. Some people like the Buu saga. I'm not the biggest fan of the Buu saga.
It's certain parts of Buu saga that I really like.
Yeah, there's still like that's what Dragon Ball is after Frieza. It's like there's parts that are really good, but overall as a story, as a franchise, I don't think it's really reached really good parts again, I guess is the best way for me to say it. Now, I do think I still like watching Dragon Ball. It's just I'm not watching it if I'm trying to, I'm watching it because it's dumb fun, in my opinion. I guess it's the way I can see it.
All this stuff doesn't make it bad. It's just like compared to like, I guess we're spoiled now with some anime we get now. It's not as good as those.
Yeah,
but it's still has its own place.
Yeah. So I'll say good take if they mean mid as mid. If they're saying bad, I might have to disagree. I don't think Naruto nor Dragon Ball is necessarily bad anime, in my opinion.
Naruto has so many problems, but yeah, I'll say it's bad.
I'll defend Naruto.
Oh no.
I will defend
Naruto the
Naruto.
manga. Naruto the manga.
Naruto manga is also mid.
No. I'll say it's better than anime.
I've read more Naruto than I did One Piece ever in my life, and I don't know. I think the manga is also just mid.
No, I'm talking like if the different source of media, I'll say it's better to read Naruto than you go through the anime.
I mean, just skip the filler. Now that it's done, just skip the filler. I think we have a filler take later, don't we? Oh no, I didn't add that one? Dang. Maybe I might add it the next time.
Okay, everyone says like get the filler. But to someone like me who was watching it week by week, that was miserable to me.
I don't think I even noticed that.
I was watching a sub.
I didn't notice that much.
It would be months. It would be months.
I mean, again, I didn't notice that much because I was young. When Shippuden came out, I was much younger than I thought. Let's see. When Shippuden come out?
I think I was still in high school. I think I was like 3.
The first episode came out. I was 9 years old when the first episode came out. So I was about 11-ish when I was like really watching it. So yeah, I didn't really notice the filler, but when I got older and I got more anime I could have watched, I just stopped watching it as much.
That's what happened to me. I was like, the filler was just killing me. Waiting weeks to months for canon episodes was just like, ugh. And that's before I started reading manga, so I was like, only watched the anime, and it was a horrible experience.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna have to defend Naruto. The last time Naruto came up, I had to defend my boy Kishimoto in front of these heathens. Everyone,
I knew you was gonna say heathen.
Ace,
I was like,
Nen. I had to defend Naruto. No, I'm just in my I gotta protect the big 3 arc right now because I think everyone is wilding out. I don't mind.
Can I take a hot take real quick?
Sure.
You know what? No, this is I know this is a bad hot take, but out of the big 3,
Oh my god.
I feel like Naruto kind of like fumbled them back.
So the problem with this hot take is that since I haven't watched Bleach, I can't combat you on it. So I'm sorry, everyone watching. If you're like a big Naruto fan, I can't help you out this time. I mean, I will say I did have takes that after I watched Bleach, Naruto is on the chopping block for at number 3. But until then, I'm defending it. I think my problem. And no offense to any of my friends out there who may be like really big One Piece or Naruto and or Bleach fans, but I think, respectfully, I think they're all annoying. I think I would be much more fine.
I think the least annoying one is like Ichigo out of the.
No, I meant fans. I meant the fans. Character.
Oh, the fans.
Yeah, the fans. I just think I would be much more fine if everyone wasn't so disingenuous all the time. Like you can say something is good and something is bad, but if you can't admit what's also good about whatever the other thing is, then I mean maybe you should just like sit this one out. In my honest opinion. But let's move on.
I would say like Naruto get hand down. Like even though I'm hating on Naruto, I will agree like Naruto has some of the best like choreographic fights.
I think Naruto has the most out of One Piece and Naruto, because again I haven't got to the good parts of it. But One Piece and Naruto, I think Naruto had the most consistent fights. If I just wanted to just watch a good fight, I think I could pick any of the Naruto fights and enjoy my time. But I think One Piece fights just peak higher for me. I think that's how I would have done it.
Yeah,
because there's definitely some One Piece fights that I'm just not a fan of.
It's certain Bleach fights that with certain characters, you just know they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So it takes away from the fight.
Yeah.
But there's certain fights in Bleach that's okay, this is hype. This is just hypeness. But
the next hot take we got is gonna get a lot of hate for this one. They say Spy Family is pretty overrated. It's okay, no doubt, but it's not really that good of an anime. So you read that and thought these were my hot takes.
Yes, I need to hear your response to this.
After I like meat munch Spy Family for like half a year.
Okay. I thought you said that. I was like, how do you think it's overrated? Spy Family is great. Is it the best thing ever? No. But is it a great
people overuse the word overrated a lot. I think Spy Family is just properly rated. I mean, it is what it is. Like I don't know. Like, are people really out here seeing like this is a top 5 anime of all time or something? If a white populace is saying that, I mean, like 98% of anime fans are saying that, then sure, yeah, I think it's overrated. A real overrated anime, in my opinion, is like Death Note. I think Death Note is overrated. But Spy Family, what are people saying about this anime for it to be overrated?
I haven't heard much about what we're saying about the Spy Family. I feel like it's like, again, I agree with you. It's properly rated. Like, I haven't heard like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, or this is like better than anything. I feel like everyone who likes Spy Family is like, oh, this is a very enjoyable anime.
Yeah, it's like, fun. It's cute. I like it makes you feel nice. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's the same. Real quick, it's just like the same thing that for the longest time I had with Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is getting a little bit overrated now, but for the longest time,
very overrated.
For the longest time, until recently, in my opinion, I think people are overusing the word overrated for Demon Slayer. Because again, for the longest time, it was like maybe a bunch of like fanboys and fangirls saying, "Man, this is great," which is whatever. Everyone has fanboys and fangirls. If you listen to them, they're like everything is overrated. Quite literally, everything is overrated. But if we listen to the general populace, I think most people said, yeah, it's a good enough, alright, good anime that has really great animation, which I can agree with.
Yeah, yes, I agree with that. Like, it has good animations, but I'm like,
these days I've been hearing more and more people say some crazy things, but overall, I don't know.
Yo, this is how you can tell if someone's a guy, though. And they say like, oh yeah, my favorite anime is Demon Slayer. I was like, oh, you just haven't.
I wouldn't even say Demon Slayer. I don't know about casual, but my red flags of hearing like what someone's
Demon Slayer, Attack on Titans, and what else?
For me, it's just
Naruto.
For me, it's just I wouldn't say Naruto. For me, it's just Attack on Titan or Death Note. If you say those are like your first animes, I'm just automatically I don't think I'm gonna like it.
I have a substance on you. I'm like,
yeah. Demon Slayer, I mean, it's like, again, I think Demon Slayer is actually a good starter anime. I mean, it's like, you know, you're gonna watch it, you're gonna have fun. Naruto is a good starter anime because it's the big 3. I think any of the big 3 are a good starter anime. But yeah, like Death Note and Attack on Titan, I think is just gonna give you the wrong impression of what a quote-unquote typical anime is or what to expect from it. They think everything else is bad, and it's just like, I need you to open up your third eye, my brother.
I need you to actually watch a bad anime for once. Like,
yes.
I like every now and then I will watch a bad anime.
You gotta humble yourself.
Enjoyable. Yeah, it's enjoyable, but like, yeah, this is a bad anime, but I just like watching it.
Then so I think I think we both disagree there on that too.
Yes. Whoever made that take it back. Go watch it better. Go touch grass. Go watch grass.
The last hot take we have for now is One Piece fans looking into your eyes with genuine intent and speaking to you without a single shred of sarcasm to tell you that the show gets good around episode 500. I think me and you had different takes. Like, I don't know, a couple years ago about this. I said that, and I said that at the time, I only watched it one time. But at this point, I've rewatched One Piece a few times. I definitely feel like One Piece is good after the first 3 episodes, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I have a rule. If you guys go on my own personal channel, I have this thing called Let's Talk About, where I talk about an anime or cartoon that I watched. Usually when it comes to cartoons, I usually watch like a whole season. Animes though, I usually give it 3 episodes. And that's because I truly do believe in the 3 episode rule. I don't know about everyone else, but for me, if I watch something for 3 episodes, that's an hour and a half of content more or less. if there's nothing about it that's like making me want to continue, then I think I think everyone else should be very comfortable and just like not want to watch it. If there's nothing that you like in the first 3 episodes of even One Piece, then maybe it's just not for you. Now, if you want to like really give it a chance, then sure, you can go to Arlong Park or whatever. If you don't like it at Arlong Park, then I do just say drop it, because I mean that's pretty much what the epitome of One Piece is, pretty much. Yeah. What do you guys say?
I would say like with the 3 episode rules, like especially with like modern anime coming out now, like that's for a season is like 12 episodes. That's like a quarter of the season.
Yeah.
If it's not capturing by then, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But like for One Piece, it was like, me personally, when I was younger, I didn't really understand One Piece as much, because I would like watch 4Kids and it'd be like one episode would be here and then this, and it didn't really catch up to me. But once I like sat down and like watched it, I think I really enjoyed it by, I would say like, I feel like a good 5 episodes. Like 5 episodes, I really enjoyed it. Like I knew it was a good anime by episode 3.
Episode 3, by the way, is Morgan versus Luffy. So we got Luffy, Zoro, and I think they meet Nami at some point in this episode. By the way, that's just give you guys an example.
No, you see Nami, but you don't meet her. We don't meet her. But like, I would say like by Arlong Park, that's what like I would say One Piece has like different parts where it like hooks you in. Arlong Park is like one of the first hooks. Baratier is like the one of a semi hook that hooks people in, but Arlong Park is like the first main hook that people agree to.
The thing is, like, I don't know. I think if you make it all the way to Arlong Park and you still don't like it, like I'm saying, I'm saying before you even watch Arlong Park, there's literally nothing that like is moving you to like this anime. I still say drop it. Like they're just like, do not force yourself to watch this anime. There's just nothing about it that you're enjoying. Because especially at that point, there has to be a character or like a story beat or something that you like. And if you don't, then it's just not an anime for you. It's my opinion.
I seen this one streamer. He's been reading he's been watching anime. He's been watching it, and like he went to about like Alabasta. He's like, yeah, I'm not really enjoying it. I'm like, okay, it's weird. He does like another episode. I know he does another update. He's like, you know what, Sky Island is really catching. I'm really understanding the characters, and I'm liking it a little bit more. Let's see where it goes. I'm like,
Sky Island is good.
Sky Island is really good. But
I still think we should skip it the live action though.
No, it's too important.
They're not making a post time skip. That's my hot take. They're making it to Water 7, Enies Lobby. Everything else is just a plus. They're gonna make it to the time skip, and they're like, to be continued. As in, to be continued in 2042, where they recast everyone and try again.
Nah.
Yes, that's my hot take.
Anyways.
Give Skypiea. We don't need it in live action. Just get to the real story in Enies Lobby, Water 7. Cool.
You know Skypiea is going to be in the same arc as Water 7, more likely, right?
No, they're going to skip it. They're going to have a whole season just for Water 7 and Enies Lobby.
We'll see.
It's going to be 20 episodes, 20 hours of content. 24 episodes, 24 hours of content. I just want to have a whole day. Cool. That's it for the hot takes. I guess the hot take that I was hinting at is
that I don't think people are like, oh yeah, you gotta wait till episode 500. I was like, that's not really.
500 is crazy.
I don't think anybody has. Never heard. What is episode 500 anyway?
Episode 500 is Stolen Freedom. What the fuck is this? This came out in 2011. That's crazy. Stolen Freedom, the Noble's Trap draws near the 3 brothers. Is this a flashback? Yeah, this is the Sabo Ace Luffy flashback. I hated that flashback while I was younger.
I didn't mind it.
No, I hated it. The war just ended up, like, finally, we could, like, get the crew back together. He started doing this flashback, and I felt like it lasted forever. Like, bro, I don't care.
I would say,
you guys need to know, I'm only a fan of the Straw Hats and One Piece. Everyone else is secondary.
Secondary characters. For me personally, I feel if you never see One Piece and you actually want to get into it, but you like, oh, it's too long. There's two options. Well, three options now. You can watch One Piece. You could read the manga, which I feel like is like you can read the manga and catch up quite fast. That's, like if you read all the like a couple of chapters, like a week, let's say like a few chapters a week, you'll be done. You'll be caught up by like 2 or 3 months. Or you can do like what I did during the summer as a kid. Just watch at least like 10 episodes a week, and you'll be caught up with by the start of next year.
Just watch One Piece. I haven't watched it yet, but that sounds like the best option. Cool. I guess lastly, my hot take was that I think Sakura represents the thing of Naruto the most, and I'm gonna just move straight on from that. We will be right back.
Sakura represents what?
Represents the themes of Naruto. Better.
Trash?
Better than Naruto.
Oh, okay. I can see your point with that. Do I agree with it? I'm not sure.
You agree? Come on, think about it. If they, oh man, no, we're back. If they, if they made TenTen like just a modicum of cool, I think TenTen would be the perfect example of the things of Naruto. Someone who literally has nothing, not like a cool sensei that gets her, not nepotism, not some beast inside them, not some cool eyes, nothing. She got weapons. If she would just a modicum of cool, she would be the greatest representation of that anime.
I agree. See now you know I agree because I legit like in case you don't know, we do like a One Piece D&D. We do a One Piece D&D, but shout out to that.
Shout out.
But a Naruto D&D, and I have literally 2 characters. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to redo how like people perceive TenTen.
Are you talking about? Yeah, but sorry.
Her sensei. I was like, they mainly the sensei. She represents like what TenTen should have been, and Hanako's like, you can kind of relate her to. And I feel like those characters are a lot cooler than TenTen.
Ace is meat munching himself right now. No, but I agree. I will say that the sensei, well, I forgot her name. The sensei, sure. Hanako, not so much. She comes from a whole bloodline, cool clan and stuff. The thing, that's why I'm repeating it. And because this one, what I just said about TenTen could also be applied to Sakura, kind of, sorta. Sakura did eventually get Tsunade as a master, but still, just like there, at least those two.
Sakura is supposed to be a Genjutsu specialist.
I forget that, man. Well, at least those two, like, they really don't have anything going for them. So if Kishimoto actually went out of his way and actually made them really cool, really important, really powerful, then they would have just been the perfect representation of what Naruto is about. You can see Rock Lee, but first of all, Rock Lee only takes L's, and second of all, dude,
Rock Lee first and only dub was against Naruto and Sasuke at the first time.
Yeah, dude only takes L's. So he takes L's, but he also had a sensei that really understood him and also like went out of his way to help him out. Sakura didn't really have that. No one, again, besides Tsunade, no one really went out of their way to help Sakura. TenTen, no one went out of their way to help TenTen. That's all I really had to say.
It sounds like the Hokage put the teams together back.
They did. But it's fine. I'm just saying, if they turned out actually useful, in my opinion, I think they would have even now, at least for Sakura, because Sakura is pretty strong, she represents the themes of Naruto better than Naruto and Sasuke, in my opinion. And if TenTen was a better character in general, she would be the ultimate representation of that franchise. But yeah, that's my opinion. Anyway, yeah.
If you watching this or listening to this, if you guys have a take, leave it down below.
Yeah.
Let us so we can read it.
We'll read it next time.
We might include it.
Now, with that being said, we'll be right back.